Hey guys, here we are, and guess what we're doing today? We are at Big Bend National Park on the west side, coming in from the Study Butte side. We're going to go in here and we're going to do the lower Burro Mesa Canyon, do a hike on that, look around, do some other stuff, and we'll see what else we get into besides that. And hopefully we'll have a good day, and we're here, so I'm pretty sure we will. Here, let's take a 360 around, see what you think. Not too bad of a view, right? Not too bad of a view at all. I know that this is going to be fun, so there's the sign again, and let's go in and see what we can get into. See you in a minute. Hey, as you already know, we're standing at Big Bend Park, since you saw the sign earlier. And you can see some of the scenery behind me, but that ain't really the big point. That's what I really wanted to show you. Let's do a spin around here. Show you the first trail that we're about to do on this trip. Today is Friday, February the 2nd, 2018, just before noon. But you see all that back there? We're getting ready to take this trail. Let me show you what this trail is. You can see the Burro Mesa pour-off trail. This is actually the lower Burro. And if you want to pause that and read that, you can. You can see right there is an old black and white picture. But this is the trail, and we're going to go ahead and take off. Walk up this thing, obviously. I'll show you some interesting stuff as we go along. But, I mean, I think even that, I think that scenery right there is quite nice. See that stripe all the way around up there. So, pretty gorgeous looking place, I think, so far. It's only a half-mile trail, by the way. It's an easy trail. So it's just sort of our first introduction into the park here on this trip, since we haven't been here in 2 or 3 years. So, you know, we're going to be doing bigger and longer hikes as we go along here. We're going to be here for the whole month of February, just so you know. And here, just to give you something interesting, check this out. Purple prickly pear. And javelina love those. So there's that. We're heading up into that box canyon back through there, if hopefully this GoPro is showing it. So you can see us hiking along here. I've got a co-conspirator with me back there. You can see. And this is where we're going, so I'll see you in a minute. As we come just a little bit further up the trail, show you this here. You can see that nice big opening over between them big rocks. And just a cool view, I think. And even all this stuff on the floor here, as they would say, that it's pretty cool. But then, of course, that box canyon back there is where we're heading. And I don't know. It's pretty to me. I like it. You can see we're coming down here to a big wash, so whenever it rains, and boy, look at this. This is a big step, look. That's like over a foot down. So boy, if you come down here in the dark, and you didn't know that, ooh boy. Plant your face down here in these rocks. That'd be fun. Or not. But anyway, just I like all the colors and the shapes, the textures, and just the way this stuff looks. I mean, all the way over here, show you this stuff again. So you can see how we're starting to get a little bit through here. So pretty cool. And you can see there's a cairn right there. So let's just walk up through here and keep going. So I'll show you some more of this as we get up closer. All right, so we're coming up what I believe is towards the end. You can see the trail behind me back there, and I'll show you off to this side. In fact, did you hear that echo? Echo! Oh yeah, there's a real echo in here. Anyway, this is where we're heading. I'll just show you these big rocks up here, and look, even the sun is breaking through right there. So there's that, but here's the trail. This is obviously the box canyon up here. So let's head on up and we'll check this out. But you see that we're walking in thick gravels, sand, sort of a mix, and you can hear the sound. I'll shut up for a second, you can hear it. So you hear how crunchy that is. There's some boulders around here, some over on this side of us. That rock's got some really nice texture and cool shapes to it, and this one does too, and well, that one does too. So you can see we've got a pretty cool place. That's high. I'm just guessing, I'd say up to that spire, I'd say we're talking 250, 300 feet maybe. Now we could scramble over those rocks, or looks like there might be a go around here. Oh yeah, make it a little easier. So you can see this is just a big wide open area here. Yeah, and this is the end of it. So this is the pour off, literally right here. Check this out. When it rains, wow. That place is called a pour off. Water comes straight down and right down this rock. You can see how smooth that rock is. And that's from all the water over the years. And then boom, of course, it's going to pour right there. Fill this area up. Right down here and right down that wash that we just walked up. So boy, if you're hearing a big old thunderstorm bust, I would say probably the best thing to do is run up that hill right there and get as high as you can and just stay there in the rain. Because if you're here, as in right here, and this is where the echo's coming from, I don't know if you can see, but up in here, I don't think it goes back very far, but up in there, it's like a cave up in there. It almost looks like. But again, there's that, what they call the pour off here. Take a round look at it like this. Give you a shot up this way. And wow. So there you go. Hope you've enjoyed this one. I know I have. It's short, but man, it's absolutely gorgeous. So we'll see you on the next one. As you can see that we're here at the Homer Wilson Ranch. You can read all this if you want to. This just shows you some pictures. Right there, house interior. Then that right there. That's the place down there. We're going to hike down there and take a look at that. And then we'll show you that. Well, here, in fact, let's just walk down. Show you the beginning of the trail at least. And then we'll go on, of course, like always, and show a little more interesting stuff as I go along. So you can see this little part is paved here. You got these handrails. And then we got a pretty big downhill here, it looks like. So go down these steps. You can see there's more of them. So, alright, so again, we're going down this trail here. And again, you see some of the stairs or steps. How they are. Some of them's pretty high, some of them's pretty shallow. But you can see right here is our sign. Let's take a look at that. Homer Wilson Ranch is only half a mile. That's what we're doing. The Dotson Trail is a half a mile. And the Laguna Meadows Trail is 6 miles. So that one's a little bit longer. And you can see it's called the Blue Creek Trail for the whole thing. So we just keep marching on down through here. And again, you see out there's the house and then that hill behind it. I personally think is so cool. I like that. But the trail reaches on down through there. As we get down and get something interesting or get something closer, I'll be recording it for you. Be back in a minute. Alright, so really nothing interesting along this very short trail. But you can see right there is the house. A nice big hill up there. And we're about to enter this wash. Go across and get over to this house. So just thought you might want to come along with me. See this thing firsthand. A little bit steep. Alright, so here we are already at the house. See, it's purely stone. Here's our first look inside of it. Pretty long, actually. And then here, it's a pretty big porch. This ain't so bad. All right. So here we go. Before we go in the house, look at how they actually literally framed this view. Not too bad, huh? Come out your front porch. That's your view. Here we step inside the house. Got a fireplace right there in the middle. That's that first window over there on the left that we looked at coming through here. And then out here is the other side. And out there, up on that hill is the trail that we came down. Parking areas up there, of course. And then there's a little building over here and some steps that goes down. So yeah, just a little storage thing. There is a door over there, and you can see there was a flue up there, so this might have maybe been an exterior kitchen. That's what I'm thinking.
This could easily be made a home again.
Yeah. Not bad. Not bad at all. So, here, instead of going through all them weeds, I'm going to go back in. Try to get a picture or two, so we will see you all on the next one. Alright, so here we are. You can see now we're at the Samnell Ranch, and you can pause all this and read this stuff here if you like. And it's just showing you, see, we're right there right beside the road. Go in and you can loop around and come right back. So let's start down this trail and go see what we can get into. You can see all the prickly pear right there. My goodness, on both sides of the trail. All the way down through here. This is, you'd think there'd be like 200, maybe 300 javelinas here right now. Just munching away for supper, but I guess not. But like always, we'll go down through and, we see things interesting, and I'll turn the old camera on and show that to you. But before I end this one, you look out over there through the desert and you see a piece of an old wooden windmill out there. So that could be interesting. And anything else we see, we'll point it out. Alright, so as we're walking along, you can see we come up to this old wooden one. Just show that to you that way. You can see it's all busted up there at the top. Don't look like it's going to do too much windmilling, I don't think. But let's go around. We came up to the loop, and this is the right loop here. So we're kind of going the opposite of all this traffic. You can see how crowded it is out here. All these darn people around here just won't let me get through. Crazy. Let's see, off in the distance, mountains out there, rocky terrain here. I actually just felt a drop of rain on my hand. So they are predicting rain for 7 and 8 o'clock tonight, but well, it ain't that. So they're off a little bit. Oh, and down here there's before I get past it, you can see there's part of something down there, some sort of an old building, or hopefully you can see that. But let's keep going and see what we can get into again. Alright, so this is the little metal building I pointed out to you from just up there a minute ago. And you can see there is not a whole lot remaining of that thing. But now we got to see this little woodsy area right here in the desert, and yet we got woods. I believe this actually was part of a orchard. If I remember from years ago, we were here reading some signs. But let's see if this goes anywhere or not. I don't think it does. I mean, it goes back through there, but it's just getting weedier and weedier. You want to go back?
No, because it looks like it stops right there.
That's what I'm saying. Well, let's go back.
Yeah.
So this way you'll get to see it again. Go around like this. Squeeze through these trees. There's the building, as you can see. And then this nice little forested area. Kind of cool in the desert. See something like that. At least it is to me. So this is the main trail again. This should take us around to the house, or at least what remains of it, if anything. There used to be, I know, at least a wall or two here, but maybe it's gone now. I don't know. Oh, yeah, and up there's our old friend, the wooden windmill, so you can see. And you can see these 3 steps here. 1, 2, 3. Okay. I see a kiosk up here. So we'll take a look at that and see what's pointing out. I'm beginning to wonder if there's anything left here. See, here's an old wooden bench. So if you get tired, you can sit down. Okay. Rancher's Oasis. You can look at all that, pause that and read that if you like. And look at this painted bunny. What a beautiful guy. Wow, look at that. Sit quietly and look for summer nesting birds such as the varied bunting, summer tanager, and the yellow-breasted chat. What a name. Then we got a trail that goes that way, and you can see this is the metal windmill that's still got the blades and stuff intact. Contaminated water. So they're telling you, do not drink this stuff because it just ain't worth it. There you go. There's an up close of it. All the way at the top. Alright, so let's see if we come on up through here. Yeah, here we go. This is the old house right here. You see, this is all that remains of this house. These old adobe little walls right here. So you have to imagine, I assume that this was the front of the house. And then, of course, the house would go somewhere back in here. But look at all this overgrowth, because look, you can see more adobe stuff right there on the ground, which leads me to believe that this house went on back through there. You can see some of the bricks underneath the adobe right here in this section. You can tell all this stuff's handmade, and this is all that's left of the Sandmill Ranch house. Pretty crazy. See big mountain peaks right out there in the distance. Pretty cool, this old tree. So, it's not too much remains left. Slowly heading its way back to the earth, so gotta use a lot of imagination here. Here's it's kind of a green little tree. Not even sure what that is, but pretty neat. A little stiff, okay. So I'm told that little trail just goes right back to where we just came from, so no big deal. So we can go around this way and exit our way out of the Sandmill Ranch. So hopefully you enjoyed this little historical visit. How you doing? How's it going?
Thank you.
Oh. Hey, how you doing? So, as you can see, we are not the only ones to come here. Got to see some peoples. A little family. And over there, look at that view. I just don't believe that that's a bad view at all. So we're done with the loop. This is back on the main little stretch. Take us right back to the road here in just a minute. So once again, I'll just say hope you enjoyed it, and we'll see what else we can get into.